from never. She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the curatorium and check it out. Hello? Anyone here?
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony. How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip. Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the Nod?
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod Cry Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat. Yes, the Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the Traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination. I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you confident? I like it. This is exactly why I chose everyone's favorite globe-trotting hero for this job. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, the Nodcry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the Guild does have one line that is not to be crossed. I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch. No violence at the expo. The Guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
If that line is crossed, the event will Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me. The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right, I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this!
If you find yourself in a tricky...
This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry, one question at a time, please. Oh, I should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehuda!
Traveler! Paimon! Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
Don't worry. We're not here to pile more work on you.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehuda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything. Am I?
Looks like Yehuda's doing her freaking out face again.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve? Exactly.
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Got it!
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Aino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them, okay?
Hey, the Traveler's got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad side's 100% a no-go. If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if, don't engage. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
Alright. You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the Merc Captain and Gangster Buzz to us.
Oh, lifesavers, the both of you. Not cry hot dogs are on me later, I promise. And whatever else you want. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyunstone Forest.
Beetle! The infamous mer captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat. Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
What is it?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are gonna be fighting to get their—
Are you sure you're—
Don't worry.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no respect.
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over.
Yelan?
Ah, sorry.
No worries.
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beta was kind enough to lend me a ride. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this.
About time.
All right, that's it for registration.
So, this is the place, huh? When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this.
The flagship. Guess this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
You got that right. Representing the
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Is that my—
It's great that we found you.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to—
Talking about us?
Clorand! Chevreuse! You're here!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to.
With that nonchalant
Fair enough.
Gang boss?
No need.
And then... Oh, one more thing.
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine research—
So it's...
Of course.
Yeah, so.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about law as a detective, and on that note, I should get to work. I've got
Well, ready to head over to the vent?
All right, let's— Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off.
Well, Claret...
Hey, you two!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of deep.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be
Wait! So
Not exactly.
Oh! So, Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit.
She said I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rush.
Oh!
The craft shop is experiencing
Where'd all the money go?
negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where, as such, and not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
All right, done. Thwack and whack defense bot.
Looks like we can head over now.
This looks like a good spot for the demo plat.
This new bot looks pretty interesting.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, go. The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
Hey, what was that for?
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine.
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us. A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. Oh, I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. What's that?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Obviously, someone pulled a few
Hey, we earned our place, fair and... So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not he. These kids earned the right...
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared...
Wow.
Thanks a million, miss! All in a day's work. Anyway,
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
all right. Ashfa, you get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world. And you're letting the kids use it to sell toys? And no one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough.
Ati, Neb, Rhea.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, what? Then...
If you were to leave your... In any case,
fair enough.
I understand.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them. What the heck are you doing?
Really?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda.
My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it.
Wow! Way to step up, Yehoda!
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
Relax!
Wow!
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Attention, everyone! Participant registration is now complete.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first? Wonder how Beidou knocked.
Excuse me. According to the expo, just now, my database does
Unofficial ties, huh?
come with me.
A device.
And what about this?
The Fontaine Reese.
The same is true for...
Huh?
What about this girl?
The Clink Clank Crumcock.
I'm overthinking.
I think so.
Gaylon? Chevrus?
Traveler.
Although this location...
The rumors are true that...
Can you tell me what this is about?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance.
Traveler. Could you help us?
Understood.
Based on our conversation just...
I second that. And since our strategies were so simple...
Yeah.
Well, I trust you,
Agreed.
Miss Chevrus and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait.
So, does it...
Yes.
What? No.
Well...
If the Traveler has someone to answer to...
Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevrus from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating.
And that's why you put the... You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that...
How else could I have gotten us? Forgive me, rest assured.
So...
Yes.
Recently, the caravan
We're facing a similar... Our investigation... Yes, and they're...
Let me guess.
Exactly.
I see. Say that the...
I won't lie to you.
How about this?
All deals, the Voynich Guild, I can't just let a custom...
You said...
Let's think of...
Only deals made through the...
Oh?
Theoretically speaking...
Good.
I want insurance, then.
We have a deal.
Then you have my...
Looks like negotiate.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. In that case, do... When this is all over...
Looks like we'll be working together quite...
This whole negotiation really feels...
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually...
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system.
Can I give it a try?
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two!
Paimon thought you were here for...
What? No, of course.
I'm sorry. Are these...
Oh, do we have to?
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't...
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the...
How much would it cost?
Not a single...
Really?
Your vessel.
Why not? If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be...
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrack. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant...
If you're worried...
No.
Seems like he really cares about those kids. Huh?
Oh!
They're circling the...
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh. Well, that just proves my...
Ah.
Excuse.
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not...
What?
The Voynich Guild gets a...
Listen, I can tell this is something special.
I know it's something...
Perhaps...
What are you implying?
Well, not cry.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild...
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed...
Fine.
Smart.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get it.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for fun. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Not when it comes down to it.
So, we...
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the lead, and after observing the situation over the past 2 days, if something...
We have to get the jump on...
Forgive me for...
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for...
I can work around that.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but... that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting...
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee...
You're telling me
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal...
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And so how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries it.
Ha! Let's do this! There he is!
You...
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're...
Depends on what you need.
Yes, but...
That might be tricky. If you're worried about... I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want most of the weapons of...
What are you trying...
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like there are children around. Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day!
My leg!
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way... 5 at the port, 10 on... Save the best for last, right?
How did you... Don't even think...
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the...
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer's...
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an
At any rate...
And if that doesn't work...
operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is,
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer?
First, we need to figure out what we can...
Well, that went a lot smooth. You're thinking about if you feel like it's mid.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler?
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Now let's get a move on!
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
What happened? A theft?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous! If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty.
I know, it's just...
Miss Yehoda...
What do you
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since... It seemed like ever since this morning. We have...
And?
I don't think the...
Ashvapati. Wait, so now it's an inside?
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet if he's a tech...
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Oh, uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it... Why don't you take the...
Got it!
Hold up.
No!
You want to look out for these...
I promise.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's...
I guess...
Take these kids to the...
Will do!
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will—
I wouldn't be so I'm starting to wonder.
It's all still up.
Uncle Ashvapat, he told us we've been traveling.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just about a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these but before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. Hence,
that's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain. If this happened, and from what they've told—
Which means their guardian is likely—
Sounds like—
No! No matter— Sure, he's good at—
I'm sorry.
So?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, But...
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati. If he stole the prototype—
What can I do to help?
I work best as soon as I've got a location.
Seizure?
Hey!
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got them.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this so I chose a few promising young Spina members.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the X.
We know.
I wish I could answer.
He's been gone, but if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't really? The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in Fontaine. Yeah. How about this? Then you can ask him.
Thanks, Miss.
This situation is complex.
Regardless.
Then, let's...
Stop right there!
Where is he?
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind. These records look...
Yeah. Doesn't seem very...
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? The one time they slipped up.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here.
So...
Unless it wasn't a...
No. Almost like he...
look at how it's
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent.
Let's keep going.
Wait!
It's the display model that goes with the prototype.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the...
You're saying our guy...
Something isn't adding up.
That's a question for an...
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined.
You don't think he's working for...
Unlikely.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead. That would seem to be our last remaining clue.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't...
Research is... No, son. You got somewhere?
Not really. Thanks. What would I do?
Gather. Of course, if you have...
All I know...
Weapons?
Yeah. I believe the essence of Kashara War research is in my lifelong...
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son.
Hi.
True, but when it comes...
Overkill.
Our group is luck. Plus, we're pretty... All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have... There are plenty of...
I see.
I've heard you...
You mean...
Yes, if you...
All right, then. And just like that, it got boring, looking back now. I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything. Don't rush me.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their face.
Send the gem?
Well, we have a right to this oasis. You hated this because I knew better that you abandoned...
I heard that...
Chief, should we drive him off? I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid...
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued. I often felt, as far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the tech, but I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking somehow.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, but what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But
you want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your—
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, So, you're really— Cash is king.
Fine. I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice?
Can't you sell more?
If you want to make the big mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it— Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway.
What was that? No. Kaem was it. How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaem drove them off. Guess his enemies have been—
You sold weapons to his enemy.
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price.
It was only later that I found out. I didn't chase up but once the weapon in the end. And now, you know the full account of my crimes. I've been raising them ever since. This confession, I know I'm in no back then.
Jeez.
He's after the same target as us.
He even lured us.
I think I know what
Then we need to find him.
I can't just let him get rid of our target. Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture
Oh, snap.
The meeting will be happening.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senate.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal—
Useless bunch of idiots.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight.
No.
Unless, of course, if they hadn't taken— No. The authority—
Is that Fatui tech? Listen, I know—
After every—
Because what's the alternative? After Kaem was at what you should have— In the desert, just look at me.
You think every—
A lowlife? You're talking to a—
Are you—
Clearly there's no reasoning, but if you want me—
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me.
What the— Are you crazy? If that—
Yes!
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this—
Hold it right there, all of you.
The Maison Gardiennage!
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the bear—
Fontainian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Stubborn fool.
I don't deserve them!
What is it you feel you need?
You're from Liyue, surely. It's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. But me?
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless.
What?
That's right. Over time, the peace we enjoy, the weapons, it's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people...
Time is running out.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in...
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intersect! On my signal! Fire!
But how?
Fireworks show? Oh.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
No funny business!
I never imagined the Guizhong Ballista.
If you'll agree to come with us and...
Of course. You'll have...
Honestly, as for these arms deal, I know. Considering the alternative...
What do you think they did with Ashmapati in the end? Let's go ask them for an update. Great!
Now that we are on the...
Understood. I appreciate your flexiness for you. Given your associate...
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to...
Is that an official...
What I'm suggesting...
Deal.
Huh.
Uncle Ashpapati!
They told...
But...
If you'd been less the way I see it...
Yeah.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
Children.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working...
I have plenty of other business to attend.
Looks like you...
I guess, but...
After you joined us, I actually thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a...
Are you...
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the... I'd recommend that...
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict. The Sumeru of today is a different...
Sure. We could put up a few...
Where there's Mora, there's always a way.
So Mora is the answer.
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her...
Sure can.
Huh?
Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone. Simply planted in the ground, and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a...
What the...
Huh.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Not Cry Trade Expo.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this...
Whatever keeps the...
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought that. I think that would keep the kids very happy.
Deal!
Hooray!
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
I think it's safe to say...
Uh-oh. It's Lord Songima Bay! Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time. Well, hello! Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo Manager Yehoda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo-exclusive discounts.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see...
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. Complaints.
Paimon can hazard a guess.
I know. Could you maybe not find a way to send... How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers.
Jeez.
If you want to drum up some business, all you got... Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot.
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's...
You bet I do.
Okay.
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop...
Huh?
This seat provides by reserving this...
Is this...
Are you kidding me? That spot you... What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right.
Technical?
This year's expo is way bigger than... I know. Surely you have some kind of...
If things escalated that...
Well, yes. Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to... The problem... Not that I regret what I did. But jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make...
Okay, yeah. fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you.
Agreed.
The clink clink crack. This little guy right to activate the switch.
Really? So what actually happens?
You'll find out if it comes to it. But I'm...
Okay, cool.